What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Give me a minute here. Let me get comfy. All right. Do we have a game? No, we got a black screen. There we go. What up, crypto? How's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday. I did that Moonbase hard. Recorded it earlier today. Last night, I actually tried a Moonbase nightmare. I got beat the fuck up. Pardon my language. It was actually going really good. And then, like, wave 10, the ogres roll out and they got, like, more health than I was ready to deal with. And they just instantly destroyed everything. So I tried it again this morning on hard. I recorded that video and added it to the playlist for this one. I got one question, man. This staff, of course, is one of the good starter staffs you would want to find, the Fusion Rift. This thing is such a ridiculous eye bleeder, man. Like, this is the staff I've been using. You know, pretty straight to the point. No eye bleed, no craziness going on. And then I found this thing. And I mean, come on, really? That's too much. That's way too much eye bleed, in my opinion. I mean, it looks cool, but I can't imagine, like, running maps with that and just living in that world. I mean, that is some retina burning. But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna get, I did get a couple, you know, obviously when I ran it this morning, I got fish. We got, this one was, I think this one was actually the best one I found. And then, where did I throw the other one? I threw the other one here. Two of them were just straight garbo. I just pitched them. And then we got this one too. Actually, this one's got a lower power roll on it. This one might actually be better than the... you know, let's swap these. Let's give... Let me look at him again. So it's got less power, but more range, more health. Actually, the one I've got has got more rate on it, too. I'll just leave, you know, I mean, obviously I want to get some better ones. Then last night, I created a few more heroes. I'm pretty burned out on Tinkerers at this point, but I did do one more leveling round. So I got a Boost Monk to 74, and I've got 2 Summoners to 74 ready to go for some, you know, I'll need them down the road. I'm going to need an upgrader. But I think I'll just use Tink for the time being. And I'm not sure what else I want to add in. But let's jump on in and get another... let's collect some more fish bowls. So we're on Moonbase, hardcore. Let's get it. My goal today is to get some fish bowls, and then after I get some fish bowls, get So we'll go... like that. We'll throw just one reflect in the mid. I think if I did this with archers... and then here we want to go and block both of those. Let's just do that like that. All right, I think that is it for the first wave. So we'll just grab the old Jester and DPS it out. All right. I only missed one box. But that might be another buff beam upgrade, so let's just go ahead and grab it. All right. Let's get it rolling here. What does it look like in a map? Yeah, that's just too much eye bleed. I don't know. In my mind, that's just way excessive. I'm not sure if there's a way to tone that down or what. Well, they're for different builds. If you're doing a hero damage build, you use fire. If you're doing an ability power build, you use water. If you're doing a hero health build, you use earth. And then the storm set is a hybrid set, which is, generally speaking, not really used. Alright, where are you? There we go. Alright, so we want to get some auras down. Oh, I got a pet. I got a fishbowl on this guy too. What is that one? That one's missing power. Murphy with the sub. Thank you so much. You just did there, Skullbones. You just did. So, yeah, man. Let's throw those down. And that's it. Our 55 DU is spent. I'm not going to bother with any summoner defenses. I probably don't really need to bother picking all this stuff up yet either. Nothing else laying. All right, let's just let it go here. It doesn't really get much until like wave 11 or 12. Relatively easy to deal with. You do have to keep an eye out for Gen, though. They like to float in up above, out of your line of sight if you're not paying attention. What's going on there, Drew? Well, welcome. But yeah, Skullbones, always ask any questions you want, man. I'm here to chat. I'm not just... I don't care what we chat about. We can chat about anything. The only rules are politics or religion. We stay away from those, but everything else is fair game. All right, let's just keep letting it fly here. I'm hoping it doesn't take too many runs, but I'm going to have to do it at least twice, I would think. I figure I did it once this morning on that video. Ooh, really? You going to be that away, are you? Generally speaking there, Phil, you're going to want to get used to using staffs. The staffs in the game are just generally stronger than the crossbows are. I do like there's the pawn shot from King's Game. I used to use that back in the day quite a bit. But as far as just DPSing stuff, you're going to want to get in the habit of using staffs. Which, you know, the whole down right click and left click thing, I absolutely cannot stand it. But, you know, it is what it is. It's not changing. You know, of course, if you just hold left click, it just charges it up. Well, Redux hasn't been updated in years now. So, I mean, you wouldn't want to play Redux now anyway, in my opinion. You would want to play the live game. The live game has got all the updates, and it's got a lot of stuff from Redux that's been brought over. I mean, those mortars right there are from Redux. But yeah, it is a shame that it's not on consoles. I mean, that's kind of the dream, right? Get the current version of Dungeon Defenders with all of the community development team updates on consoles. That would be absolutely incredible. I've said it a million times and I'll say it again. If they would have, instead of everything else they've worked on over the last 10 years, if they would have redone DD1 and made it look like DD2, but have the exact same game basically as DD, like a proper DD1 remake that had better, prettier visuals, but had the same progression and loot and everything else as DD1, I think it would have sold millions of copies. I really do. You know, make it so that it's playable on you know, current gen consoles. Well, I mean, DD2 is a super fun game. It's just, it's not DD1. You know, and that was the complaint of many people right when it first launched. It was too different from DD1 that people didn't consider it a proper sequel. You know? I mean, it's a great game in its own right, but you can't, you know, it's just like DDA. You don't want to compare. When you compare is when you start seeing the discrepancies. But if you judge the game based off of its own merits, super fun game. You know? I mean, no reason not to play any of them. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either, there, Fish. I mean, there's lots of people that stick to just DD1 and only play DD1. And like I said, nothing wrong with that. It's a great game. People that just play DD2, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, everyone's got to pick the game that's the most fun to them. You know, it doesn't matter what flavor of ice cream I like if you like something different, you know? But yeah, DD1 has tons. It's actually super addicting. Since I restarted this playthrough, I mean, at nighttime, I'm like forcing myself to turn it off. It's such a good game. I don't want to get too far ahead off of stream or video or whatever. But it's difficult not to want to keep playing. It's just an awesome game. Shoot, man. Yeah, I'm not going to bother running around grabbing all that mana. Wave 10. Like I said, things don't really heat up on this one until like wave 11 or 12. Well, I mean, even so, not until I get the split screens in. Shit gets a little out of control. The RGB headsets, I do giveaways for them quite frequently. The banjo is a paid cosmetic. That's not something, I think anyway, isn't it? Wasn't that part of a DLC or something? Or an event? It's not something that you can get from watching a streamer or whatever. You either have to buy it through the DLC, or maybe it comes out of Defender packs. I'm not sure. Yeah, DD1 with quality of life, and you know, one of the main things is playing it on console. You know, which would be so huge. A lot of people don't realize that, but DD1 actually had more downloads on Xbox than it did on any other platform, including PC. Now, that statement may not be true today, because the last bunch of years, of course, PC's been getting a ton of updates. So that may not be the case anymore, but yeah, there was a bunch of people. The RGB headsets are from live stream giveaways or from video giveaways. The banjo is not. That's from something else. I don't remember where it came from. It's either a DLC that you have to buy or you have to get it out of Defender packs, or maybe it was a limited event. But it definitely has nothing to do with giveaways. You can never win the banjo in a giveaway. The RGB headsets, you just have to get lucky. The banjo was a Twitch drop? Is that where it came from? So yeah, that will likely never be back. Or they'll add it in as like DLC or something like that so people can still get it. But I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they will. It's definitely not. It definitely wasn't from the Kickstarter. It's just I know it's not a giveaway item. All right, wave 10. Here we go. Maybe. Oh shit! I got that gen down here. Level up available. I know at some point I'll be using the wheel. Are we fully upped? Looks like we're fully upped. Well, I mean, not over here. But I think we're good. Yeah, the gold tower skins do not look ridiculously incredible. You missed out. You can't do anything about that old stuff now, Skullbones. You got to get it while the getting's good. That was a Kickstarter reward. So, the Kickstarter's been done for a year. They don't look that good either. I mean, it's literally just changing the texture to gold. I didn't get them. You know, it was 100, what was it, like $100 or something? You know, I'm a little different, but any skin in any video game is not worth that much money. You know, maybe I'm a little bit more of a realist, but I mean, it's amazing what people are willing to pay for a cosmetic in a video game that does absolutely nothing. You know, some of the stuff just, you know, like, now granted, PoE, they do it really, really well. But man, some of those PoE, like, hideout skins and stuff, they look super cool, but good lord, man, like $500? Really? Like, my god. Shit. Jump boost activated. Boo! I am constantly fail wheeling. I mean, I bought skins before, but not that kind of, you know, not that much money. I mean, look at how many games you can buy for that. You know, like entire games. Make sure these guys are not going to creep in up top. Let's go ahead and get some more characters added in for next wave. Thanks for following there, Omega. Looks like everything is upped. I'm just going to let those characters die. All right, here we go. Wave 13. Hopefully I can get some good ones here. Yeah, like I said, some of the Path of Exile ones, man, some of those hideouts, the difference with Path of Exile, with their crazy price skins, is they put a lot of work into their crazy price skins. They are super incredibly cool looking, but so much money, you know? I know people that have like $2,000 invested into hideout cosmetics alone in PoE. I don't know how much it is. It might be dependent on how high your ability 2 stat is. Thank you so much for the sub there, Shulk. Appreciate it. Sorry to massacre your name. Get wrecked, Ogre. All right. Let's check out. Check out them fishes. No rate on that one. That's not terrible. That's got all 4 builder stats, but low roll on the rate. Still not terrible, though. That's pretty good right there. All right, so let's do it. Let's get rid of those guys. Let's run it one more time, and then I'll look at all the fish bowls I have. Did I say it right? Awesome, awesome. I am normally not very good. Oh, no replay. That's right. That's all right. I'm tempted to try it on Insane, but I think I'll get my ass kicked. Let's try it. I mean, only one way to find out, right? I'll have the timer on Insane. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's such a great game. I mean, it's super hard not to, not to keep going on. What do you guys think? What is the easiest character to do those on? My wife all yelling and screaming out in the living room. Something good going on in the Olympics. Oh, the last thing I need is move speed for that dance revolution. But yeah, she's got more move speed. The Countess does. What was I doing? Oh, EV. God damn it. Or no, I already put the buff beam down. Derp? Yeah, the gender swaps all have more movement speed, I believe. I think across the board. Not positive on that one, but I believe so. Alright, see if we can do it on Insane. It might just get racked. Yeah, it's a new series I started. Kind of mixed, doing it edited videos and live streams. When I get to the grindy stuff, pretty much, I'll be live streaming it for the most part. Let's grab some Ensnare and Strength Drain. I'm going to do the exact same. You know what? Maybe I'll add some Archers or some... Yeah, that's where I'm headed next. Arcane Library. You can get genies and guardians there, plus all the accessories. You know, pretty decent accessories there. So I should check the ground loot too, since I'm on insane. Yeah, but it's also like, you know, I mean, you know I'm lazy as hell. So, I mean, I'm a big fan of tower boosting. You know? You're not going to be able to keep your boost up if you don't have a genie. So, it's not just the upgrading for me. I mean, nowadays, you know, you make your split screen. You know, have that upgrade aura going. And that's just incredible. The second I saw that adept change with the upgrade aura, I like logged in that day and started doing survivals. It's so game changing. And, you know, when it comes around to that whole lazy factor thing, it's so nice. You know, it just is really, really nice. Even getting through, you know, just some of the like the tougher wave ones or whatever, in some of the tougher campaign maps, a tower boost monk can be pretty substantial, you know? Well, that's the thing, you know? I mean, first off, you gotta earn your laziness. Laziness doesn't come free. But additionally, it's a game you gotta do, you know, it's a grinder. You gotta do the same thing 20 million times. If you're gonna do the same thing 20 million times, just human nature, you're gonna try to make that as least painful as possible, you know? Better get off my ass and get to upgrading here. I've been just screwing around. $4 million. I think we can live with 4 mil. It's only wave 9. Ooh. These ogres are going to be brutal. The timer is just something that you get used to. You know, I mean, some maps I'm watching the clock pretty heavily, but, you know, I mean, I don't know the like optimal routes or whatever, you know, for getting all the chests unlocked and all that stuff to get the mana. But once you know, once you get a few runs in, you end up not even paying attention to the timer. I don't know. I freaking love this game, though. It's just such a good game. You always look at the timer. I definitely end up ignoring it later on. All right, let's get some more mana here. We got 500 enemies. I'm gonna have to start wheeling soon too. Let's get one. Get a little beginning of the wave wheel here to soften everything up. Thanks for following there, Sven. I do appreciate you. I haven't upgraded this armor yet, so I mean, when do you start upgrading armor? Do you do that at Mythical to bust into Nightmare, or do you get Transcendent stuff first? Yeah, Boost Monk, 3 summoners. Well, I mean, even better, 4 summoners. That way you're not getting weapon drops, but... But yeah, I mean, as far as breaking into survival and getting some wins, that's just good stuff. Alright, we got the... let's hit a round of ups on these guys. I'm going to need to get this wall upgraded a little too, or it's going to just get shat on here. And Mushroom Cake, what up, what up? How you been? Yeah, I'm probably, you know, I am not, I had mixed emotions. I wasn't gonna use the Hermit or the Warden at all on this series. But I feel like, you know, I mean, as long as you're not just completely abusing it and not just going, you know, golems and seed bomb tower stacks everywhere. I mean, that's obviously super, super strong. But I'm trying to do things a little bit. I mean, I don't want to say off meta because, like, there's nothing more meta than a buff beam. And there's just no way I'm not going to use buff beams, right? It's been fun, their cake. I actually, I mean, you know how it goes with DD1. I've actually been, like, having to force myself to turn the game off at night. Hermit's fine, but Warden can be a bit of an overkill. Alright, wave 12. Let's get it. Shit, didn't grab enough mana. That, and I mean, it's kind of hypocritical to even say it's an off-meta build in actually having the conversation as I'm sitting here wheeling on a Jester. I mean, is that not just pure hypocrisy? Let's get our alts in so I don't forget next wave. Are mortars considered meta? See, to me, they were brand new. I'd never really heard anyone talking about it. Like, you hear people talk about the Hermit. You hear people talk about the Warden. I haven't really seen anybody talking about the mortars. In fact, I had never even used them. I saw them unlock, and then when the map that they unlocked when I went out the tavern, I'm like, oh, let's check them out. And I was like, holy shit. Oh, are people using the mortar cannons a lot now? Yeah, they were in Redux. You know, in Redux, I never used them. I was blinded by the glory of the SAM turret. I never even used them. All right, here we go. Can we handle 1900 mobs in wave 13 on Insane? We're about to find out. Thanks for following there, Game String. I appreciate you. I think I'm going to have to definitely watch out for the Djinn. And the ogres, of course. So far, so good. Yeah, mortars hit hard, and that dot is crazy. The dot, it just rips. What's up, Oscar? Yeah, this is, don't jinx it with 200 mobs left. I almost said it. I almost said the words. Yeah, Jin like a mofo, huh? Holy shit. Look at them all. Anyway, what I was about to say was, oh, insane mode seems pretty easy. Normally when I say that, the cores instantly implode. Oh shit, look at that. We got a Guardian. A Huntress Guardian. The way you see it, Warden kills everything. Herman, if you just use for Forest Golem. Oh, we got pets, y'all. We got pets. Look at all the minuses. Negative, 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 negative. Good lord. Here's my first Guardian pet. How about these fishes? Oh, yeah. I'm going to call that one a win. I think we'll roll with that. $78. I mean, those are just trash. We got some fusion rifts to look at. We got a couple of alties. First ultimate weapon drops. Crazy. That was definitely a nice jump. Well, nice, Vigo. Glad they helped you out, man. All right, let's get out of here. Get back to the tavern and look at the loot here. See what kind of goods we acquired. Can I explain what's going on? It's Dungeon Defenders. It's a tower defense game. So I am trying to protect. Trying to protect the core. All right. Let's see. I think we can just... Well, we'll just sell all when we're all done playing here. A couple hundred extra range points would be nice, but I don't think it's worth giving up too much. I feel like that one might be worth swapping to. All right. What do we got on the EV? I think I'll just keep that one on the EV that I've got now. Tank is fish bowlless though. We'll give her that one. Do I bother saving the Nessies? See if we can't get a little bit more range. There, 542 on that one. 575. I lose a little bit of health, but let's go with that one on the monk. DD1 tavern music and spending hours browsing items. Oh yeah, so true. All right, what do we got for our lovely huntress? Here's a nice fat range roll. And we can double dip here. Let's go that one. I feel like since that's my first one, I should keep it. That one seems pretty nice. Oh yeah, we're getting big boy stats now. Nothing for Harley yet. I mean, we just give Harley something as a stat stick. What do we got? Can't use that yet. I mean, pretty good stat stick. I'll save this for now. Now, what about the weapons? Those are both hunks of shit, huh? Give them that one. There we go. That one, my retinas are not burning out as bad. God, they go all over the place, huh? I like that one way better than the other one. Oh, it is about that time, Drew. I'm headed to there next. Speaking of, let me go grab my coffee real quick, y'all. I left it laying on the counter. Give me 1 sec. I'm not even going to switch scenes. I'll be right back. Man, cold coffee is so disappointing when you go get your coffee mug and it's all cold from sitting on the counter. But you just fix that by throwing it in a cup with some ice. And then you got yourself an iced coffee. What's going on there, real Mr. Beast? Oh, I didn't see that negative 200 on the hero damage. Maybe that's not the one I want after all. Does have plus 381. On the cast rate, though. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I mean, obviously, I'll get a better one later. But I'm at this stage in the game. I think it's fine. All right. Let's see if we got any semblance of stat sticks here. Where the hell are the swords? Here we go. 83, 83. That's pretty decent. Plus, it's a lightsaber. I mean, double win, right? Oh, Jesus, that is enormous damage gain, unupgraded over what I was using. That looks really cool, the swing animation. I mean, obviously, it's super tiny, but the swing animation on that one looks pretty damn cool. Thanks, Sarah Ultimate. I do appreciate it. Gonna need it here when I get into Arcane Library. That's gonna be a grinder. Alright, let's just go with that weapon. What about for the EV? Do we have a couple of stat sticks we can use? What are we using now? I'm sure I got something better than those, right? $177. Let me see something. Let's just send this one back to the item box. Because I'm not going to be DPSing on her. All I care about is the stats. I mean, that's a fatty right there, is it not? For where I'm at? What does that put the EV at? Oh, yeah, the EV's getting some stats, too. Holy shit. My rate is higher than my power now. Alright, well, I mean, obviously, we'll want to fix that. Let's see. Tink. Well, I mean, anything is going to be an upgrade over what I'm using. That was from hard mode Demon Lord. I mean, literally anything. I mean, shit, that's even better. Go with this one. How's it look? Oh my god. That thing looks absurd. Oh, I love the shot on it. It's like the... What is that staff? That new event staff. It reminds me of that with the shot type. I like that. I mean, obviously I'm not using it for damage, but... I used it a ton in Redux. I haven't used it a lot on this playthrough so far, Brandon, because I got kind of blinded by the... Holy shit, the mortar is crazy! I got overwhelmed with that thought. Alti 93. Bunch of pole arms I can't use. I mean, I got a pretty good one on right now. 182 range on it. All right, so we'll stick what we got there. The old hyper rifle. I wish the hyper rifle was better. I wish guns and crossbows in general were just better. I would rather use, on my Jester and my EV, I would rather use guns. .119 range on that one. I want something with some defense health on it too, though. That's not bad. Forest rifle is pretty nice. I'll have to check that out when I get to it. I mean, the negative... I don't want to see negatives on anything, but 120 range and 144 health. I mean... I feel like I need to use that. And I already did Harley, right? Do I bother upgrading the staff? I mean, it's going to not cost much, and I'm going to replace it. I wish it wasn't so all over the place. That thing's crazy, man. It is literally all over the damn place. I'm not going to bother upgrading it. I'll just keep using this. The damage difference is huge, though. This is fully upgraded. And this is not upgraded at all. If I upgrade additional projectiles... So I want, what, charge speed? A little bit of... It seems like the projectile speed on it's pretty good now. Yeah, the honey gun, for some beaming. I'm still far away from that, too. Charge speed is greater than projectile speed is greater than base damage. Okay. That was it. Isn't that the... Am I not getting close to the cap on projectile speed? I thought it was like 28k. No? There it was. Alright, and then everything else in the base damage. I don't think I'm going to get any more projectile ups, am I? Five is the max? Alright, so we can just... Oh shit, it was only 47 upgrades on that one. That's alright. Let's check it out. I mean, it's way more damage than what I was doing. It's very inconsistent at range. But you get to mid-range, and it's, I mean, that's like 4 times the amount of damage I was doing, I think. Now, do I replace the other one? Because it's just a stat stick for me at this point. Yeah, that thing's a hunk of shit. Man, I hate the negative cast rate on that. It's only 15. It was changed in November last year. That seems like a nice stat stick piece right there for starters. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want to use it on this one. 150, 185 on the cast rate. What did the hyper rifle roll? Or that rolled shit. No cast rate there. I don't know what to put in the second slot. Man, I wish that didn't have the negative cast rate on it. Dang it, man. I don't know which one to use. I think I just used this one. $1,400 and 1,400 cast rate. I mean, I'm not going to be using it. I love that shot type. I don't know. I just think that one is good. But, I mean, that's not the weapon I'm going to be using. I want those to switch slots on those, don't I? How do you make them switch slots? Or does it save? Like, if I load into a map, is this one going to be always selected? Oh, it saves. Okay, so I'm good on that one. Alright, might as well take a quick look at the armor drops, just in case there was something better. Before I scrap all this stuff. Alright, what was this one wearing anyway? This is plate, right? We don't have... There's not much here. There we go. Out of sight, out of mind. Alright, so... It's Insane Mode Arcane Library. Is the next stop. I think. I mean, what do we start with? Auras? Well, let's see how it goes. Arcane Library. There we go. Insane Hardcore. Alright, here we go. First attempt. Now the fun part, to attempt to remember where all the chests are at. This map's relatively easy to navigate, though. Oh, there's another chest. Back over yonder. Alright, we're going to want to build this. Let's go there. I almost want to do two separate buff beams on this one. One over here and one over there. Don't have enough for another one yet. Or yeah, I do. Let's go something like that. See if we can survive wave one. How do we want to do this? What the hell? We'll get a poon in there. Over here. I screwed up. That's all right. Oh shit, that's all the DU. I got no reflect beams. Oh my god. That's going to be a problem. Let's just go one more wave. I'm not sure what I need to finish this. I mean, am I strong enough where this is going to get it? I kind of feel like I should throw some minions down just to be safe. Hello. I mean, I'll probably be good, right? Famous last words. It'll be fine, won't it? Cannot wait to get me a genie. This is insane, right? Yeah. I mean, it's only wave 7. Shit, I am nowhere near that buff beam, am I? I wasn't paying attention to what was getting upgraded. Homie stuck outside, huh? Doesn't want to come in? What's up with that? Well, there he is. He timed out. always feel like I'm just risking losing it all without having reflect beams down. I don't know. It feels so dirty. I mean, so far so good, but I mean, we're still... We got no mobs. And then, you know, in the last wave, how rough is that going to be with all the characters in? Bowling balls all the way over here. So what accessories? I know you get those glasses. What other accessory do you get here? A fedora hat. Shit. Jump boost. Ooh. Alright, let's get them queued up. That way I don't forget. God damn it, I did it again. Sure, my wheel timing will get a little better as I play. I'm never been very good at it, but completely out of practice with it now. Yeah, well, we got the fish bowls earlier, and then now we're working on Guardians, genies, and accessories. I mean, this is just getting wrecked, though. Sales, what's up, man? We getting a little, hoping to get my first genie here, Sales, on this, playthrough. Oh, dude, when Redux happened, I was like completely blinded by the SAM turret. I just used the SAM turret the entire time I was playing Redux, and I didn't really look at anything else. I had no idea that mortar is so good. That thing shreds, man. But yeah, it's been fun. I want to get some Hermit and some Warden into the mix at some point, but have not done that yet. Thanks for following there, Critical. They were both rebalanced for live. Are my guys? Yeah, my guys are good. Yeah, hopefully we get a little beginner's luck here for the first run. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. I mean, you of all people already know. But it's so easy to forget when you've been, when you haven't played in a while, or just have been playing extremely casually for a while. When you get back in to actually grinding, how ridiculously addicting it is. I'm trying to keep this all to live streams and videos other than just some of the raw grind. And like, I've been forcing myself to turn the game off at night. It'll be like 1 a.m. You get the whole just one more thing going. Just one more won't kill me. Well, I mean, I'll do just one more for like 4 more hours. But yeah, this game is so difficult to turn off once you turn it on. Long time follower, got a quick question. Do you happen to have any summoner guides for DDA Forsaken Temporal? Been struggling? Cryo put up Highwell, pardon me, put up a build for Forsaken Temple, I believe. Oh shit. Oh shit, was that a Harbinger? That's my first Harbinger I've seen, if so. I've got like some live stream VODs with Forsaken Temple. They're blue. But I don't have like per se a guide for it. Part of the problem, or one of the reasons I didn't release any guides for it, is I'm like, in DDA, I'm very, very much broken OP. I've got just too much of everything. So any build, I can pretty much do anything, and it'll clear most maps. So tough to, I don't want to put a guide out with super high stats and then it doesn't work for anyone with lower stats. Alright, this has gone way smoother than I anticipated. You're having trouble letting go of Summoner? Well, I mean, there's no reason to let go of Summoner. For the most part, you play that map AFK, and you let Burning Blossoms build the... burn the boss, so... I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing the Summoner. I mean, Overlord mode for the win. You know? Now, he's talking to Forsaken Temple, Brando. Each harpoons aimed at each air tree in the mid. Or, yeah. Tree in the mid with 4 to 6 blossoms aimed at the boss. Absolutely. That is the strat. Alright, let's see what kind of fat loot we got here. I wasn't watching the pop-ups. What did we get? We got a Huntress Guardian. With a whole lot of negative stats. No other pets I'm really interested in other than that Huntress Guardian. No, I don't mean... I mean, obviously, Thales knows everything there is to know about the game. I was referring to more the psychological aspect of it. It's just, it's a good game. And you combine being a good game with a grind game, it's just impossible to log off. I mean, why would you log off when you could play another map? Oh, Jesus, really? Are you freaking kidding me? Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to find anything good for a while. But if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to be seeing that, then I should probably turn that on, huh? YouTube does that every now and then, Blue. Alright, the moment of truth. Let's see them snazzy librarian glasses. Oh, yeah. We got fatty fedoras. We got a red pair. A little excessive on the negatives there on that one. All right. Well, let's run it 47 more times. Sound fair? I'm not even going to bother going through the accessories and stuff yet. And you know what? I probably should at least... oops. Alright, I put that Guardian up already. I can probably get rid of the Nessies. Yeah, PC exclusive. Everything I'm playing right now is PC exclusive, Nocturnal. Alright. I already got rid of the boys, right? Yep. How much mana is it? Let's see. I can't replay. Let's see how much mana that ends up being. 4 million. Yeah, if you do Nightmare, guaranteed Transcendence. I mean, right now... The last thing I want to do right now is start grinding wave 1s again. So I'm going to do it on Insane a few times. Is the Huntress viable? I mean, I think the Huntress is viable. Some folks in chat will probably know more than I as far as like what is the higher end. But yeah, I think the Huntress is viable. I'm scared. I'm scared to go to Nightmare yet. Let me at least get a couple of runs then, and then I'll try it out. Yeah, I mean, traps. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been saved by the gas trap. I've always been a big fan of proximities, too. I'm not sure how viable they are in the current state of the game, but I've always been a big fan of the proximity traps. Level up available. What? Yeah, that's always the challenge in every Dungeon Defenders game. Early game, you know, you start off like they're so powerful is the thing, but you start off in Deeper Well and you got, you know, 4 charges or whatever. Good old Poonsy. Poonsy got to level up too, but what, over here we just did a bowling ball and a harpoon. And then that was the DU. I'm tempted to try a run without the summoner. Maybe next run. I'm not sure I need these minions. There's a giveaway right now, Blue. If you look on my YouTube channel, there's a giveaway that ends in a few days. Can get you one of those. I mean, obviously you got to win, but there's not very many entries for DDA, so your chances of getting one are fairly strong. Well, I mean, that's what it is. It's a giveaway for the game. I mean, not the game itself, the cosmetics in the game. Chromatic will likely never give me game keys to give away. They would do stuff like that themselves. They wouldn't get me any. But the cosmetic stuff, they give me to give away. So it's just completely random on the pets on this one, huh? A chance to get one of a bazillion different pets? Wow, that ogre just got shit on. Holy crap. Good for just random pets. Want to hit this one first because this is the one that or actually I already got it. I was gonna say that's the one that the aura was on. There's that giveaway that's going. There's Juicy Fruit Pets for DD1 and the Juicy Head Flares for DD2 in the mix on that as well. For anyone that's missed out on the DDRNG giveaway I just did. Bowling balls all over the place. They're melting ogres. Your favorite tower, the bowling balls? They're pretty awesome. The changes they made to it too with the projectile speed on it is, I'm not sure when that happened, but they're crazy. Oh, it's all good, Blue. Just make sure you get yourself entered. It's a bot that picks up those keywords. Even if you left a comment, you just leave another comment and just use DDA. Make sure you put DDA in the comment. Yeah, the projectile speed on those is crazy compared to what it used to be. And nothing wrong with jumping around and playing a little bit of all the different games. You know, I mean, everybody's got their favorite Dungeon Defenders game, but they're all a good time. You know, I mean, you're gonna have fun if you play any of them. It's been crazy easy. I'm totally mad. Like, I expected it to be much more of a struggle. It's been super easy. This is only my second run now. I'm not running it very quick. But it has been... I don't know. I was expecting to get my ass kicked. You get DD3 before Half-Life 3? I don't know about that. Half-Life 3 will be in, you know, the year 2748. And DD3 won't come until, you know, year 69 420. Sanctum 3 is just not going to happen. It's unfortunate, but the problem with Sanctum 3 is Coffee Stain makes way too much money off of Satisfactory and like Goat Simulator. When they did Goat Simulator, they did it as kind of a joke. They were not expecting it to make millions of dollars. You know? So you got a game that takes very little effort and a very, very low budget that is going to net the same, if not more, than a game that would take millions of dollars and much effort to develop. I mean, I would love to see a Sanctum 3, don't get me wrong. The last official news I heard about Sanctum 3, the two developers were doing an interview, and someone asked them about that Super Sanctum TD, about how it didn't have a Metacritic rating. Now, obviously, that's a really, really old game, the Super Sanctum TD is. But it had too few reviews to get to be given a Metacritic rating. And the one guy says to the other guy, yeah, it just didn't have enough reviews to get a Metacritic rating. And the other guy says, oh, well, that doesn't bode well for Sanctum 3 then. So, I mean, I don't think Sanctum 3 is ever going to happen. And I mean, Goat Simulator is obviously just a meme. But Satisfactory is a really good game. Yeah, Defenders of Etheria. I put a video out recently. It should be getting a playtest soon. Well, I mean, Sanctum 3, or not, pardon me, not Sanctum 3, Satisfactory became their passion. I mean, they really enjoyed making that. You combine them really enjoying making a game with the game made a bazillion dollars, that's a pretty damn good combo to have as a developer, you know? Well, I mean, we'll find out soon enough. You know, you can sign up for that playtest still. As far as I know, they haven't closed, closed applications for it or anything. Maybe I should try this on Nightmare. I think I'm going to get my ass handed to me. The problem is I'm going to get a bunch of accessories I can't use yet. And then I'm going to feel obligated to sit there and do that mind-numbing Ember Mount Wave 1 grind. Which, you know, that's a tough thing to live stream. Because it is quite mind-numbing. It's not as bad if you're, like, chilling with a show on your second monitor or whatever, and you're not super sweating the time or whatever. Now, here, I'm getting accessories and trying to get my first genie. And guardian pets is the goal here. So pets and accessories. I mean, we're getting XP too, but it's not incredible XP. I'm not going to be able to get away with no reflect beams on Nightmare. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I want mythical accessories right now since I'm, you know, I can't equip Transcendent yet. A chicken baller, I was gonna wait for, wait until I get a DPS pet. That, and I mean, I'm not, you know, I just haven't been tower boosting yet. But yeah, I'll definitely, a chicken baller will be on the list here before too long. Actually, a chicken baller might be good even on the Jester for the time being for once I get a genie. But, I mean, I don't even have a genie yet. So, a chicken baller just... it's not going to do anything for me when I don't even have a genie. Needs genie bad. This is the one. I am 500 and change mobs away from my first genie. And it's gonna roll like a beast, let me tell you. See that? The delusions of grandeur still exist. The Poons are cross-mapping right now. I didn't really stand back and look at much. They're getting it. Thanks for following their waves. I do appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, eventually I'll want to get, you know, I want to get the stone throw. But the benefit I would get for going after the chicken baller is I'll also get eggs and can get one of those multi-elemental chickens at the same time. All right. Let's see what we got. Here's a Huntress Guardian. No genie yet. Still no genie. Boo. What about accessories? Let's see if we got any standouts. Oh, we got 3 red pair and 2 blue pairs this time. Monk will probably like those. That's not terrible. What about the lids? Missing rate, but all right, we still got plenty of room. Let's get these guys out of here. Yeah, the free range chicken, that's what it's called. I don't know, do I bother doing it on Nightmare when I don't even have accessories to use yet? I just wish a damn genie would drop. Just anything to get me started. Yeah, I get mixed emotions here. If I do it on... The problem is I don't have accessories for everybody yet. And if I do it on Nightmare, I'm going to be getting accessories I can't use. Let's do one more insane run, and then we'll go through the loot. And, one more insane, then go through the loot and see if we have some equipable stuff. Hall of Court, Wave 15 is a genie. Well, I mean, I was hoping to get one right here. I mean, I can double whammy and get the accessories too, you know? And Guardian Pets. The genie gives you mana when you shoot stuff. Or when you attack things. So, like, as far as upgrading goes, it just doesn't really get better than a genie. And, I mean, ideally, I really want, you know, obviously, I gotta start off with anything, but ideally, I want 3 of them. I'm going to try it without summons this time. See if I can get away with lazy underbuilding. Well, the cat is for DPS. The genie is for getting maps upgraded. I mean, different things for different things, you know? Genies are a critical part of Dungeon Defenders. I mean, it's legit. Besides the fish pets for builders, as far as an active hero goes, the genie's the first stop. That's just... It's what it's what you want for your first thing. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing any difficult boss fights anytime in the very near future where I'm gonna have to really sweat my damage at all. Let's see if we can get away with this. If I can get away with just that, that will make these runs go a few minutes quicker. I'll probably end up, once I get to that point, I'll probably end up using the monk quite a bit, with a pet. I don't know, part of me wants to try something different, though. I mean, that's what I always do, is the monk with a pet. But part of me does want to try something different. I'm not even sure what I would try. Cavalry event one is great. Yeah, same thing with me. I mean, on my main account, I've got a decent Mischief Maker and a decent Etherean Spear and a decent Honey Spear. And depending on which, depending on what I'm fighting, I'll use one of those. You know, Barbarian, I don't think I would enjoy, you know. Like right now on my main account, I've got the monk with various pets that I use. I've also got an EV set up for laser beam blast to the face for like quick boss killing. See, I'm not sure. Keep putting into that wheel that I am not using hardly at all. But at some point, I haven't played Winter Wonderland in a long time. Same thing that with that one. I usually I would usually go monk. Are the Squire's mortars bugged? No. I'm tower stacking, if that's what you're curious about. You hit the number of the... You hit the number of the tower, like in my case, I've got it on 0, and the space bar at the same time after placing one. And they'll stack on top of the old one. Or more popularly, you can use a auto hotkey script for it. EV is top tier with the Ember Mount staff and the beam. I'm using that event gun for the beam. I don't remember what it's called. There's a gun, an event gun. That is really good. I'm gonna have to look through that. I rely on the event items so much on my main account in several places. I'm gonna have to look through and see what the best part, you know, because this playthrough won't have any event items. I would never get an event. I feel like it would be wasted. Of course, I could always trade it, but I collect all the events on my main account. Then I got like a Squire. I got a Squire set up with like Mr. Crackers for a few different maps. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'll probably just try to... I'll start off with like a general use Jester for upgrading and some light DPS. And then probably get a monk set up first. I didn't even make a hero boost monk yet. I did make a tower boost monk. I haven't equipped him with gear or anything yet, but I do have one. Yeah, it seems pretty smooth with no minions, too. I mean, we'll find out here in Wave 11, probably. If I'm gonna get pooed on or not. No, can't jump across there, huh? And then what about, like, the gun wedge? You know? Oh, for sure, there's Unboss. Alright, let's get the homies in for next wave. I tell you what I wish was viable. I wish that spin move on the Hermit was viable. Because that is just the coolest shit ever. Yeah, Gunwitch. I don't have a Gunwitch Hermit or Warden on this account yet. I've got just the Ultimate Edition right now. I haven't seen many people using the Gunwitch at all. I haven't really seen anybody use her. Damn Harbingers. Poons are starting to get poony. Gotta love it. Final wave. Well, I skipped to library, middle. I figured I gotta go through just for the, like, Ultimate Defender or whatever. I've got to go through and do all the maps on Nightmare anyway. So I ended up, well, I mean, today we did Moonbase. Manatee, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Well, yeah, earlier today we did Moonbase for some fishes. And then we went right to library here to get some, try to get some pets and some accessories, of course. I mean, this is just, I think it's just meat grinder stage. That's why I need that genie so bad, so I don't have to be running around everywhere. I mean, everything's just dying. There's no real need. I think, like I said, after this one, we'll go back to Tavern. Try to, get some of these accessories plugged in. Hopefully I get a genie here. And then we'll, swap it up and give it at least one run on Nightmare. The problem with doing it on Nightmare now is the accessories I'll get, I'm only going to be able to use them on one character, or I think 2 characters. I think my Countess might be 78 now as well. Finally get your Ruthless Waves unlocked. You know, right when Ruthless first launched, I did a Ruthless playthrough and went through and got all the maps unlocked, so that was kind of nice when I wanted to jump back in and play some Ruthless Survival, or now Ruthless Pure Strategy. Going good there, Manatee. How about you? What's not dying? Oh, we got a clusterfuck out here. What's going on out here? We had a bunch of guys trying to go through the door at the same time. I will definitely make it to Ruthless. I don't want to say Ruthless Defender, but making it to Ruthless and doing Ruthless maps, 100% sure. What's my opinion on DDA's future? I mean, it's getting updates, so can't really ask for much more than it's currently getting updates. We got a Squire and a Huntress, still no genie. And why is that? Or there they are. There's the X's. Got an Ultimate Plus Plus Winter Cane. It is quite the bummer. No genie yet, though. See what we got that round. That's a hottie. Look at that bad boy. That's a nice accessory right there. There's no negatives on that. Negative cast rate. What about the lids? That's not terrible. All right, so let's get out of here. Go deal with the accessories. Cool Gamer busts his ass, man. I mean, he's putting in a lot of work. All right. So who do we want to start off with? Well, let's get that pair of glasses on Poonsy for sure. Oh, I changed her name. I'm sure you guys noticed. She is now Poonsy. Because she's looking very Poonsy, don't you think? I mean, come on. All right. God, always with the negatives. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Who do I have now for Guardians? I got 3 Huntresses and a Squire. Those are going on. Let's see on the lids. I'm probably that one, but let's see if we have one with no negatives. That's not terrible either. I mean, obviously, I'd love to have some rate, but... I think it's just that one. Coming along, 1,500. Definitely coming along there. All right, let's look at the EV. That one's not terrible, but... I think this one on the EV. Why not Morty? We'll go with that as a starter piece. 1,600 power now on the EV. I mean, that one's acceptable for now. Well, let's see what else we got. Don't want negative range. That one's acceptable for now, too. And with the lids, negative range on every one except one so far. Oh my god, really? I mean, I guess I could go with that for now, just to get the health on there. Yeah, good cast rate but negative range. The Jester is actually next. Where are we at on the EV? 1700 range now. So we are getting closer, or on the monk, pardon me, not the EV. Let's look for Jester goodies. That right there, nothing wrong with that at all. You got some health, some hero damage. I got wheel. I got cast rate. It's a low cast rate roll. Let's just look through the others. Oh shit, look at that bad boy. That's hot. Only 80 on that one. I think that's... Is that the one? I think that's the one. Well, let me put it on and then do a quick glance at the others again. I'm content with that for now. Pardon me. 1600 cast rate, 1600 wheel. We're getting there. We are getting there. Needs a damn genie. And who else? Did we do Tink yet? Yeah, for sure. A few points won't make a big deal. But, I mean, you know how it is. You get the but. $116 on the upgrade aura. Viable Manatee with the sub. Thank you so much. Haven't played Dungeon Defenders in like 2 years or so and was thinking of downloading it again. DDA is not dead. It's just got a much smaller player base. It's getting updates. It's still getting updates, though. Alright, shit. Who is this again? That is Tink. Alright, I gave her some glasses. God, I just don't want the negatives in there. I mean, we can take that for now, I guess. What does that put her at? 1600 power, 1200 rate. Her range is suffering. 900 on the upgrade aura. Not that this is going to be a upgrader long term, but at least just to get something equipped. And who else? We didn't do anything for the Huntress or the Summoner. I feel like I should look at the Summoner first. We'll give the Huntress the pick of the trash that's left. Ooh, what was that? A torn macaroni. They should integrate ChatGPT into DD1. Please filter all my loot for the best builder armors. Oh my god, can you imagine how brain dead a new player would be then, though? They wouldn't understand anything. Got a lot of health on that one. Just give that one up for now. And we'll look at the remainder. We'll save that for the Huntress. That piece there is just jinxed, huh? Guess we'll go with that for the time being. Someone in RNG is developing a gear. I saw a link about that. Is that's not going to interface with the game, is it? That was the ones we were saving. I'm not sure if we're going to have a lid worth putting on the Huntress here. I think I'm just going to pass on putting anything on her at all. Third party completely. Let's make an armor folder. In case there's any transcendent pieces I want to keep around while I don't have any. Looks like that was it. All right. Rip pets. I don't think any of these pets I want to keep, huh? I mean, obviously, I want a genie. I would keep that dragon, maybe, if it didn't have all those negatives on it. We'll do it the easy way. Bink! Now I don't have to do anything. That's my version of the AI mushroom. If you just sell all, then you don't have to think about it at all. Probably not the most ideal way to play. Oh, check out the monk in his little hat. He's looking sharp. Covering up that bald head. He can go outside now. Doesn't have to worry about getting a little sunburn on his head. Looking very nice. All right. Do I get my ass handed to me? Well, we are going to find out right now. What you've been wanting in DD1 is the ability to make and save blueprints for builds. You know, people have asked for stuff like that in all of the Dungeon Defenders games for years and years and years. But the thing is having blueprints for builds is step one to people being able to automate and bot the builds. And I think Chromatic really doesn't want that. So, I mean, I don't think that that is ever going to happen in any of the Dungeon Defenders games. Gonna go one less cannon or mortar on this one, and then that will give me DU for reflex. I'm gonna put this one down first. I don't actually even use the script, Beastmaster. I use my mouse software. I use a Razer Naga mouse, and I've got one of the little buttons programmed. Or I've got all of the side buttons actually programmed with it. So, like, if I want to stack, like, the mortar cannons, I just hit the 0 on the little Razer Naga. Oh, why did the glow get big again? All right. So over here, this time, I'm only going to go one cannon and one poon. Or one mortar and one poon. And then that leaves me 7 DU for reflect beams. Do I want the reflect beams now? Might as well. Can put down a siren instead? Nah. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright, here we're going to go with a row of archers. So let's go with a 2 DU one there. And then we'll throw 1 DU there. And we'll get the summons down next wave. Oh shit, I got nothing for sharking. Just gonna turn bad? It is not hitting the buff beam at all, is it? Oh shoot, and I should have moved. God damn it. Am I gonna make it? Pardon me. Oh, I got my bowling ball aimed poorly. Come on, come a little closer, Harbinger. No, he's just gonna sit there and burn everything. This is over. Oh, or maybe not. I gotta re-aim that bowling ball. That shit ain't gonna fly right there. Actually, it may not matter how I aim it. The problem is just the line of sight on that corner, I believe. Bad reflect beam placement too, huh? I'm gonna have to move the reflect. That guy's gonna get shot at now. Alright, I'll have to move the reflect over after. Sorry, choking to death. think that's good, huh? Well, I mean, good and workable are two very different things. Yoink some of this mana real quick. Try to get a couple of upgrades in. Now looking at that, how the bowling ball was acting with that Harbinger, I feel like that's not the right tower to have here. Let's watch it here and see how it goes for see how it goes for a wave. It seems fine against the mobs that are walking up. Don't hit me, brah. I mean, it's going to be all about wave 10, 11, and 12. Should be pretty easy up until that point. Look at the size of that bad boy. Now that's a lightsaber, let me tell you. Holy shit. Getting a bunch of larger size swords here on this one. If only I had a genie. This could be the one, y'all. This could be the run. Genie could happen. God damn it. I sat there and let those guys get me. Ooh. I think everything else will probably hold except maybe that. Hopefully they time out. Harbingers are rough, man. Those guys don't play. if I had that bowling ball like a little bit further over to the edge here, it'd probably be a non-issue. Oh, for sure. No doubt there. What was it? Coastal Bazaar. When Coastal Bazaar got that loot buff, like, shit, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, I was grinding that out quite a bit, and the only time I ever had an issue, it was always Harbingers on that map. Well, besides getting your face smashed in by an ogre, of course. That happened periodically as well. What's going on there, Chico? How you doing? This is my first nightmare attempt there, Chico. Still trying to get me a fancy genie. That, and I haven't upgraded my gear yet either. I figure I'm at 78 now. I might as well just wait for Transcendent gear. So is there a reason that people do Dread Dungeon Survival for the Trans gear? Is it because the Transcendent gear drops a lot there? Or is that considered the easiest survival map? What's the deal? Why is that one the first choice for so many people? It's just that it's easy? Gotcha. And you do that one on Nightmare Hardcore, or do you do that one on Insane for your first attempts? Yeah, that's what everybody does, Snapdragon. That's, that is 99% of the playtime that people play in DDA right now. It's easier to do, and the XP is decent. I mean, you're not going to get trans gear if you're doing it on Insane, I'm assuming, right? So you would want to do it on Nightmare. I bet it was lower. Spootered on. Run away! Shit. And here I'm not wheeling at all. Rip mana. Well, I don't want to jinx it there, Cake. I don't have the W locked up quite yet. We're only wave 10 now. The W has yet to be achieved. Ooh, let's not stand in front of dude. Shit. Well, I guess we're gonna dump our mana pool. Holy spiders. The thing with the big glow on this weapon is it's a little bit deceiving, I think, because it's not... Those outer rings, I don't believe are doing damage. It's only the center projectile that's doing damage. So I think, I mean, in my opinion, for the amount of eye bleed you have... I mean, it does look cool. But is it going to look cool for 100 hours, or is it just going to be irritating to look at, you know? All right. This is... I almost did it again. There's another big-ass lightsaber. That thing's glowy as hell, isn't it? Tink down, tink down. This is... God, I don't want to say it. There's too many mobs left. I don't want to speak the words. Oh shit. We're gonna run into problems there. I'll let some towers do some work there. I'm not gonna say it out loud there, Manatee. 130 mythicals on the ground. Probably some steep upgrades too over what I've got. I've got like the, 23 upgrade mythicals in certain, on quite a few heroes. What's going on there, crazies? How you doing? Oh, they're all bound up again. This time over here. Or derp. That's my minions. God, what a dummy. I thought they were all caught up again. We got a Jin. Looks like they're coming out now. Well, I can say it now, I guess. That was not near as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I was really sweating that one. Nothing wrong with booting up some DD1. That is for sure. All right, let's see. We got 2 Animus. We got a Squire Guardian that time. Let's see the accessories. Oh my god, it's a negative everywhere. Holy shit. Or no, I can't get some hero health on it. Well, those are all trash. That's usable for what? Aramunk? Well, I mean, that was all a bunch of garbage. Did not get a genie. So that's a bit of a bummer. I don't even know if it's worth sorting through all that mess to see what's laying on the ground. There's so much junk on the ground. I think I just look for transcendence at this point. $50 mana. Or there we go, 195 million. I was like, what the hell? I only got 50 mana? What kind of shit is that? All right. Well, I mean, pretty good progress today. Definitely pretty good progress today. Well, I mean, the important thing is now I know I can do it. So getting back in and grinding that one out will be no problem. Dread Dungeon, I still have to run the map to be able to do the survival, which I'll do that. But yeah, still obviously a enormous amount of work to get done. Yeah, it's so weird, the little glowies. Did I accidentally equip that? That's the one I upgraded, right? Yeah, that's the one I upgraded. The little glowies got so big. But yeah, that outer ring, it doesn't look like that outer ring is doing any damage. Or is it? Maybe it is. I'm not sure. Anyway, though, y'all, that is gonna get it for me for today. Gonna go watch a little Super Bowl and some Olympics with the family. But anyway, thank you all an absolute ton for hanging out today. Let me see if there's anybody streaming any Dungeon Defenders right now. Yeah, looks like there's several people streaming it, huh? There's a group of people streaming. I don't know any of those folks, though. They're all VTubers. So no one else that I'm aware of streaming any Dungeon Defenders today. So anyway, that is going to get it for now, though. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. Now, Monday or tomorrow, I will probably stream some. But I need to. Tuesday, I'm having a little bit of oral surgery done, and it's going to involve jaw breaking and stitches. Not, I'm exaggerating. Bone removal and stitches. Not actually going to break my jaw, but I will have to get stitches. So Tuesday, I'm definitely not going to be streaming, and Wednesday, I more than likely will not really be wanting to talk. But I am going to try to get live tomorrow, though, but I'm going to get some videos pre-recorded for Tuesday and Wednesday. But anyway, that is going to get it for me for today, though. So thanks an absolute ton. Have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you all next time. Take it easy, y'all.